okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here been a front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! What are we talking about? Tigers take game 3. Amazing pitching wizardry, pitching chaos, whatever you want to call it, from A.J. Hinch, starting the game with Kiter Montero, who got out of the first inning in 6 pitches. And then he immediately goes to, is it Herder? Herder goes with 2-3 scoreless innings. Then he hands the ball over to Bo Brisky. Bo Brisky goes 2 scoreless. You bring Will Vest in there. Or I think you brought in Gunther first. And then Will Vest. Will Vest cleans shit up like usual. And then you close the game out with, who was it? Who closed the game out?
T. Holton.
T. Holton. The guy
Redemption.
that got shelled. The guy who got honestly embarrassed in the first game. Tyler Holton up on the mound, and he just absolutely demolishes the Cleveland Guardians. The Tigers are now up in the series 2-1. They have one more game at home. They can end this series in Detroit, and I'm going to be there. And Jackson Jobe is going to be on the mound. And the Tigers are going to go to the ALCS. Just an amazing game. Amazing game. Big bats came through when you needed them. Jake Rogers continues to do what he has been doing all playoffs. You got Riley Green with an RBI hit. You got Keith barreling up a ball. And then Spencer Torkelson ripping an RBI double. Just an amazing win for the Tigers. From the first inning to the 9th, they owned Cleveland. Eat shit, Ohio's taint.
Yeah!
Hey, Ohio's taint. How you feeling now, buddy? Series is over, chump.
Bitches.
Still got to win here. Need to win another game, obviously. But think about this. You got game 4, another pitching chaos game at home for the Detroit Tigers. If you don't win that one, Tarek Skubal coming on full rest in game 5 in Cleveland. Who wants it more? I guarantee Skubal wants it more. Oh my God, dude. It's
amazing, bro.
Like, this is just amazing. Amazing, dude. Let's go, Tigers.
Let's go, Tigs. That's how it feels, man. I'm with you, KG. Bitches.
Oh, Cleveland,
talk
dude.
to 'em.
Whatever you want to call them, it's over. Barstool Tank, especially you, talking that shit. Oh, I'm a little bit nervous for my guys today. Comerica Park, full of the most unemployed city in America.
Yeah.
If that's what it is. It is what it is. We're still coming strong. It doesn't matter. We got the W today, and we're gonna get another one hopefully tomorrow.
And somebody hit a buy the numbers on Barstool Taint.
Buy the numbers.
And Akron actually has a worse unemployment percentage than Detroit.
Damn.
Yeah. Crazy how you're a loser in life. You live in Ohio. You can't even get your chirps right. And Jose Ramirez looks like the worst player in this series. Oh, man. That must hurt really bad, honestly. Because it must hurt really bad. The guy who held the title of worst player in the series was Tyler Holton. And then he comes in there and he shuts shit down, closes the game out. And what's Jose Ramirez doing? Throwing a fit in the dugout because he's getting worked by the Tigers pitching staff. Just beautiful stuff. I'm going to be... Come chill with your boy. As soon as BDE's over, I'm going downtown. I'm going to hit second best bar tomorrow.
Damn right.
I'm going to be raging. The Tigers are going to go to the ALCS tomorrow. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's just a beautiful thing. Playoff baseball, October baseball. Gritty Tiggs, keep getting the job done. Have so many unsung heroes in this game. Jake Rogers, Matt Vierling with the snag at the hot corner, hopping up, taking it down, robbing a double. Just team baseball, man. Team baseball. You love it. Nick, how you feeling?
Absolutely electric. I'm right there with you. I'm going to be there tomorrow as well. And I think this is just going to be a massive, massive day in Detroit sports history, if you think about it. The Detroit Tigers are going to be going back to the ALCS. I'm saying it right now. I don't care what the hell it happens. The Tigers are winning tomorrow. There's not a chance we go back home. You know, obviously we win our first game in 10 years at home. But They're going to run it back tomorrow. Obviously, great job. I thought the biggest thing today was Riley Green getting ahead early for this Detroit Tigers team to play with the lead, play with the momentum. That was the biggest thing in my eyes, no doubt about it. Spenny.
The biggest thing in my eyes is getting hits with runners in scoring position. It's something you have to do, something you need to do if you're going to win games, and they did that. They took care of business. Like I said, the big bats showed up when you needed them. I talked about it on BDE today. You could squeak by in a best-of-3 series with Jake Rogers being a superhero and Wenzel Perez coming through. But when it comes to best-of-5s and especially best-of-7 series, your big hitters need to be your big hitters. You need the guys that got you there to step up. We saw that out of Riley Green. We saw that out of Spencer Torkelson. We saw that out of Colt Keith, all coming up and delivering big hits to get themselves into this game, to score runs for the Tigers, and ultimately win Game 1 in Detroit. The first playoff game in Detroit in 10 years, and the Tigers take care of business. This is just beautiful stuff. Storybook stuff where you didn't know who was starting this game until 2 hours before first pitch. And you put him out there, it's Kiter Montero. Kiter Montero had been your second best starter basically this year. In the second half of the season, for sure, he was your second best starter. You put him out there, he gives you a 6-pitch inning. 6 pitches, and he gets out of the first, and then he's gone. He doesn't come back. But guess what? A.J. Hinch just keeps those arms pumping out of the bullpen. The Tigers have such a deep array of pitchers to bring out against anybody they see. It's so crazy that A.J. Hinch can just call on Herder to go out there and throw him 3 scoreless. He can say, okay, now I'm going to give the ball to Bo Brisky, who has been absolutely lights out. He'll give you a couple scoreless innings. Okay, then we'll go with Gunther. Oh, he gave up a couple hits. Let's just bring in Will Vest, who's pumping 97 at the top of the zone. This Tigers pitching staff is just so unbelievable. To get this done, to perform the way they have in these crunch situations, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
I can hear you, brother.
I'm the reason.
Everybody fired up this evening. The Tigers are here, man. The Tigers are here.
How about Torkelson? Finally.
Torkelson stepped up.
First hit of the postseason.
Yeah, same with Colt
RBI.
Keith.
Got one in. Yeah, Colt Keith on there too.
Colt Keith got his first hit of the postseason as well in this game. Green,
showing back up.
Riley Green, like I said,
all those guys. Yeah, the baseball is kind of like that. I mean, the hot guys are hot, but like when people bitch, I'd understand if it was like football, where Jared Goff touches the ball every single time. But like baseball, I feel like that's going to happen sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean, Ramirez is a phenomenal player.
Yeah, and
he's on a cold streak right now too.
Yeah, and that's why Cleveland is losing.
Yes,
and that's why the Detroit fans were not really set. Because, like I said, in baseball, you can get away with your big guys not performing in a best-of-3 series if you got Jake Rogers, who's hot. But when it comes to these longer series, you need your big bats to step up, and that's exactly what happened in this game. The 3 guys that everyone was concerned about, Colt Keith, even though he was walking a lot, he didn't have a hit. Spencer Torkelson was not playing well. Riley Green was playing way under his standards. They all go out there, and they all get key hits in the first home playoff game the Detroit Tigers have hosted in 10 years. It's storybook stuff, man. Your big guys stepped up when you needed them the most.
Yeah.
And these weren't like cheapy little dribblers hits.
Yeah.
Riley Green's was a little, C&I single out of the infield, but he gets on.
Yeah.
He's been doing that all year.
Colt Keith barreled the fuck out of a ball and put it down the first baseline. Would have been a double if their right fielder doesn't have a cannon. Spencer Torkelson barreled the fuck out of a ball and put it down the third baseline, scores the run.
Yeah.
They hammered those pitches.
That's the thing with Torque, man, is like he rarely hits it. It is what it is. But like when he does, you know it's one of those most of the time. You know what I'm saying? You know it's going deep, either home run or what that was. I love Torque. I don't love Torque for that reason, but like I'm happy he's got him going.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why he keep him in the lineup. He's also pretty straight at first base, but I feel like you almost put anybody there. I see people asking that during the game, obviously before the hit.
No, Spencer Torkelson has been fantastic at first base in these posts. He's made a lot of great plays.
Yes.
That error that was not on Torkelson, that was a bad throw by Sweeney in this game. Spencer Torkelson has saved quite a few runs, but he had been abysmal in the batter's box.
And Meadows finally got one in too.
Meadows, yeah.
We'll run it in.
The boys were making hits. The boys They came together when you needed. That's what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
You wanted your guys to step up, your big guys, your horses. That's exactly what happened. And Cleveland now has 19 straight innings without scoring a run.
That's following Barstool Taint's mock of the 0-run day on Saturday.
Yeah. So where are you at, Taint Boy? Because Cleveland just set a record for their franchise for consecutive innings in the playoffs without scoring a run. That's 19 and counting.
Congratulations.
Ouch, man.
Yourself.
Not good.
You got to live in Ohio, and your baseball team's getting clowned. You actually had an MVP candidate. He's getting embarrassed up there. Looks like a double-A guy. Barstool Taint, where you at, brother? I hope you didn't make the trip, because you're just going to be going home sad tomorrow. You're going home sad, and you're going home without playoff baseball tomorrow. And Tigers are on to the championship series. Got to take care of business, though.
So,
oh, man. Fuck you, Barstool Taint, you little bitch.
Let's go to break.
Let's go to break.
Chris, what bill we paying?
Lady Jane.
Lady Jane's. I just got my haircut today at Lady Jane's. Shout out Rachel. Walk in any Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a $20 haircut special, scalp massage, hot lather neck shave, and a hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Take Lady Jane's or take advantage of the $20 haircut special. Just scan the QR code on the screen and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Lady Jane's haircuts for men. It's wicked awesome.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Maine, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and WoodwardSports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go!
To prove that you can get just as strong at Planet Fitness, we're seeing if people can tell the difference between our 75-pound dumbbell and a 75-pound dumbbell from an overpriced competitor gym. Okay, the old flick test, that never fails.
There's literally no difference.
Plus, you can save $28 or more when you join today. Wow.
Why would I pay more to lift the same weights?
It's the Planet Fitness Strong Choice Sale. Save $28 or more. Join for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends October 10th. Planet Fitness. Light price, strong choice.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Have you ever thought about volunteering but don't know where to start? Start with the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. Visit registerthering.com to sign up for shifts. You'll have the option to choose between a 2-hour shift at a physical Red Kettle site or participate in a virtual bell ringing shift to raise funds from the comfort of your own home. Virtual bell ringing, you sign up and begin raising funds at any time. Traditional bell ringing begins Friday, November 7th and runs through Christmas Eve, excluding Thanksgiving and Sundays. To sign up to volunteer, visit registerthering.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome
Make sure you
back.
smash that like button. We're the heavyweights. If you guys are new here, the Detroit Tigers just won Game 3 of their ALDS matchup against the Cleveland Guardians
Yes,
to
Lord.
go up 2-1, which means they are one game away from reaching the American League Championship Series. You have a game at 6:08 p.m. in Detroit tomorrow.
Spinny's going to be there.
I'm going to be there. Nick's going to be there. The boys are going to be showing out.
Fired up.
Just like Detroit showed out today
Yes,
in
sir.
the first home Tigers playoff game in over 10 years. But you were doubted, Detroit. You were doubted. People thought we weren't going to. I don't know who at The Athletic did this poll, wrote this article, but you should be slapped.
To be honest, even our local beat reporters here that work for The Athletic mocked this article.
Yes, this was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if you've been under a rock and you haven't seen the way the city of Detroit shows out at sporting events, whether it's the Red Wings coming down the stretch, whether it's the Detroit Tigers, whether it is the Detroit Lions at home or on the road, whether it is the NFL fucking draft. But here is where The Athletic
The draft of fuckers.
rated the atmosphere of Comerica Park in playoffs. Of the playoff teams remaining, The Athletic rated Comerica Park dead last in atmosphere for the playoffs. Dead last behind Cleveland. Behind Kansas City. I don't know if you guys are new here. I don't know if you've never seen Detroit when they're in the playoffs, when these teams are hungry. That's the dumbest thing. Detroit, Michigan has the best sports fans in the entire country.
Yep,
and it's not close. Boston, fuck off. LA, that's a joke. New York, you guys got good bagels, but shut up. Detroit has the best sports fans in the country. We've shown it again, and again with the Red Wings, with the Lions, with the draft, and now with the Gritty Tigs. Eat a dick, Athletic. That's a joke. You guys showed out today, and you shoved it right in their mouth because they even quote tweeted their own article after that Riley Green RBI, and they're like,
they knew they fucked up, and I get it. It's been 10 years. It's been a long time. A lot of these people that are coming into baseball now, or at least Tigers baseball for sure, on the younger end. I'm seeing guys in the chat right now, congratulating me on becoming a baseball fan once more, because it's been bad. So I get it. But what you can't underestimate are the Detroit fans. Smitty said it. The draft was here. We broke the record. Small town Detroit. Detroit's one of the smaller, populous towns when it comes to big cities across America. We rep. Broke the fucking record for that. Nashville, people are there every other weekend celebrating a bachelorette party or whatever the hell they're doing, having a good time down there. Mm-hmm. Detroit broke that record. We party harder. We bring it harder. Ford Field, a lot of stadiums in the NFL. Detroit fans are the best fans in the country.
Yeah, and they showed out today. They showed out today for the Detroit Tigers.
The fact that Yankees fans are higher on that list blows my goddamn head off, because it's literally a bunch of lawyers, Wall Street bros that are all transplants that are going there, rich motherfuckers. They don't give a shit. This is the gritty goddamn Tigs, and it's some gritty goddamn fans. Mm-hmm. That's what Detroit's all about, and that's why I'm so proud that they showed out the way they did today, and I'm glad Comerica showed out with the orange towels, which I hope they do again tomorrow. But one thing real quick on this game, fellas. You saw how in that first series, when our rookie, our prized possession, got lit up late in the game, Jackson Jobe, what happens? Detroit responded. Mm-hmm. They got that lead back. They fought back. They got the win. Look what happened when their prized possession, Class A, got lit up, boys.
They fell apart.
They fell apart. This team has no grit at all when you think about it. They don't fight for the guy next to them. You saw Jose Ramirez. He's looking like a goddamn AAA bat out there. That's supposed to be their second best player.
Yeah.
Their team fell apart when Kerry Carpenter hit that ball 20 rows deep.
It was
that was the scariest part of the game when Ramirez on there, 2 on.
It was a stake in the heart of the final boss.
Yes.
That home run was, and now they're bleeding. Now they're reeling. When you look into the Cleveland dugout, you see sad faces. You see guys pouting. Josh Naylor, Ramirez is throwing stuff around in there. Stephen Kwan looks like he's about to cry and biff every single ball that goes towards him. He was struggling. He made the plays, but he was struggling in left field today. This team, you feel that in the back of your head? That's pride fucking with you. This team is falling apart before our eyes, and it is this Gritty Tigs team that is chipping away at them. And now we are one punch from putting them on the canvas. I am so excited to see this, because when you look in the Tigers dugout, you see smiles, you see people laughing, people joking, people screaming, getting hyped. Will Vest barking off the mound today with that strikeout, screaming his head off. Crazy little leprechaun. I love what I'm seeing out of this Gritty Tigs team. They play for each other. They play for the guy next to them. They are balls deep in every single pitch. They're hopping out of the dugout of big home runs, backing their guys. It's great stuff. It's what baseball is all about, just playing 1 through 9 like that. And I said it during the live stream. If Torkelson, Keith, and Green can turn it on, if it's not just a flash in the pan and then they go 2 for the next 16 at bats, but if they turn it on,
watch out.
The Detroit Tigers will win the World Series. Like, if you have those guys hitting like when the Tigers were hot, and you got complementary pieces in Parker Meadows, Matt Vierling, Jake Rogers is the hottest hitter in the fucking baseball world, not named Fernando Tatis right now. This is just, it's a lineup that has so many guys that can hit in certain situations. And again, AJ Hinch knows when to play him. He knows when to put it.
Who deserves some love right now? Bo fucking Brisky.
Yes.
Because although cold, Jose Ramirez 2 down, 2 on.
Yeah.
At bat, I was getting a little sweaty there. Called in Bo. Bo got him out of there. That was fucking awesome. And Bo Brisky's been that this entire postseason. Like, he's been consistently him in those clutch situations. Will Vest as well. This bullpen, it's the bullpen that you wanted back in 2014. I know we said it yesterday too, but like, god damn, man. Like, how is this happening right now? But I'm happy. It's consistent. It's been consistent throughout the run. Like AJ Hinch said the other day, we've been playing playoff baseball for 2 months now.
Yes.
Our back's been against the wall. It took us winning playoff, like that type of intensity, that type of chaos to even be here in this situation. And they're carrying it well into the postseason. The moment's not too big for them as a second or youngest. I've heard it both ways between them and the Guardians. Youngest team in these MLB playoffs, let alone fuck the MLB playoffs in baseball. One of the youngest teams in baseball. It's amazing. But I want to give Bo Brisky some love on that because that was the scariest moment today.
Bo Brisky comes in with confidence every single time you
throws
see him.
heat.
He does. But a guy that came in with confidence today when he should be down and out, when he should be down on himself, is one of the best lefty relievers in all of baseball.
Yep.
And yeah, he did get lit up.
He is.
He did in week 1, or game 1 of this series. But he didn't today. He comes in, gets a massive save. His name's Tyler Holton, and he has one of the best changeups in all of baseball. He used it today, and now you have that back within your back pocket to go to in any big situation, to pair with Brisky, to pair with Vest. But he's a lefty, so he comes in clutch in those big situations. Tyler Holton's back, and he's going to become crucial down the stretch when we're actually, getting into the itty-gritty of what's going down this whole run.
And did the Brisky get lit up Saturday?
No,
it was Holton.
Yeah, it was Holton Olsen. Brisky's straight.
No, I know.
No, he's
they
talking
went
about
back to
Holton.
Tyler Holton
okay.
tonight to
100%.
save the game.
Yeah.
I thought he said Brisky because you were talking about Brisky.
No, yeah, it's and now tomorrow you've got
100%.
Olsen who can come in and hasn't pitched in a couple days. You got Jackson Jobe who hasn't pitched in a couple days. Kyler Montero only pitched 6 pitches in this game, so he'll still be fresh for tomorrow. He looked very good. You still got Foley who hasn't seen some action. You got Brisky you can go to. You got Vest you can go to. You got Holton you can go to. These guys are used to pitching every day. When he uses them like he does, where they get an inning and a third, an inning and 2/3, they can go the next day. I'm so excited with what's going on. The Detroit Tigers are 1 win away from the ALCS, and I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to be there. KG, we'll see you later, brother.
See you, brother.
And more than likely, Jackson Jobe's going to see some action tomorrow. I'm just saying. We do got to go to break. Chris, what do we got to hit here?
Shout out Jobe in the chat as well.
Shout out Jackson Jobe hopping in the chat.
Holy earlobe Jobe in the chat.
Brett MB says start Montero again. I wouldn't mind it at all.
The way that their first 3 hitters looked against them, I'd go right back to them.
6 pitches, 3 outs.
Yeah.
Why not?
Divorce.
Divorce.
You're in Cleveland and unhappy.
Let me tell you guys about not divorce, but if you're dealing with divorce or child custody or any other family law issue.
You saw your kid rooting for the Indians or the Guardians?
Yeah. Oh. Did your kid accidentally wear red today? Did your wife accidentally wear red today? Call Kevin and Catherine at KDK Law right here in Birmingham, Michigan. 10 plus year experience, 24/7 availability. It's 248-971-0476 or scan the QR code above my head. If you tell them the Heavyweight sent you, they will pay your first time filing fee. It's Kevin and Catherine at KDK Law. They got your back.
Hey, Charles.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer, is kicking off the game with the best prices on all cars, trucks, and SUVs, like this 2024 Silverado for just $296 a month, or this 2025 Equinox for as low as $371 a month. Our locations in Novi, Highland, New Hudson, Livonia, and Lansing means we have the perfect Chevy right in your backyard. Get the home team advantage every day at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Dispo Dispensary is not only your local cannabis plug with 6 locations more across the great state of Michigan, but they also got your back with a discount. Scan that QR code and bring it into any Dispo location, and you can save $10 off any purchase of $25 or more. You must be 21 and up in order to participate. It's Dispo Dispensary, your local cannabis plug.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Heavyweights live on Woodward Sports. Just after the Detroit Tigers win Game 3 of the series. Game 4 is in Detroit again tomorrow. We don't know who's going to be on the mound. We don't know what's going on, but I know the Tigers are going to win.
Fucking Cleveland doesn't even know, man. I mean,
that's in their heads.
Part of the chaos, man.
It's in their heads. You don't tell them who's on the mound until 2 hours before the game starts.
To be honest, if you did put Job out there, it would fuck their heads up.
Oh, dude, the city would light on fire.
The city would be on. Actually,
do you know how loud?
Great fucking point.
Do you know how loud Comerica Park would be if Job was on the mound?
You were there last time.
Yes,
it was loud then.
And if he's starting a closeout game in the ALDS, that place would be deafening.
Some guys in the corner of the screen on Bally's fucking, I don't know what type of celebration it was, but just chowing down an apple. I don't know what that was.
Hey.
But if old earlobe Job gets on there, you got Comerica Park going chaos, and then you also got them freaking the fuck out because like, what do we? There's not tape on the guy.
See the tape. You're watching AAA tape to get ready.
He didn't go against him earlier in the series. He didn't play him against him in the season. Yeah, like you're fucking lost, and you know he's got heat. Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Yeah, he walks in there throwing 95 to 100 miles an hour fastball and a slider that just cuts off the planet of the earth.
You down.
But also, like you guys said, I wouldn't mind if they put Montero up there already. Arthur Fonzarelli, dumb idea. You already have them on the ropes.
Brother,
so how's it a dumb idea? That would be the knockout punch.
That'd be the knockout punch.
Like what?
Knockout punch, plus you give a guy with that type of talent just the momentum in his own head, too.
Yes.
Because baseball's very much between
because
the
he's
ears.
going to have to get a start in a series of 7.
Get that little fucker some confidence.
Yeah, when it comes to 7, you're going to see probably Skubal, Montero, Olsen.
I mean, he's not on the roster for fucking, looks.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
He's here for a reason, man.
Yeah, he's not, yes. No, he's going to play at some point. I don't know if it's going to be in a closing situation or in a bulk situation, but I prefer it to be a start.
Yeah, I'd rather see him in the start as well. Keys to wisdom in the Woodward Sports Chat. Torque is the real deal. Nobody hits 30 home runs in the MLB.
All right.
And is suddenly a slouch, like Spenny said Torque was. Shut up, dude.
Nah, yeah.
Like you had Torque's back the whole time. Yeah?
He's a troll.
You knew he was going to be great?
You know what Cousin Keys is.
A lot of people hit 30 home runs in the MLB and then fall off the face.
Make the bet, 30,000 to 100.
Yeah. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Come on.
But
don't be that guy, pal.
Yeah, don't be that guy, pal.
He's that guy.
Stop being a loser. Enjoy the win. Because the Detroit Tigers won. Nick, how you feel? What's your initial reaction looking at Game 4?
Cartier says Torque is low-key a mind-fuck factor.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of.
I mean,
yeah,
it's like, dude, this guy's hitting off me.
Yeah.
Like his first 2 at-bats were bad.
Oh, yeah.
And then he steps up there and he laces one down the
second one
third
especially.
baseline. Yeah.
My first off reaction is you don't know what you're going to get with Torque, to be honest. I mean, most of the time he's not going to come through. We can just call a spade at this point. But if he gets hot, this team goes from a great story and a great run that they're on right now to seriously contending with the Padres, who look like unstoppable against the Dodgers right now. If it is the Dodgers who comes back, if Torque's hot, I'm not scared of any NL team. But to be honest, my first reaction today was, thank God you got the first one at home. You don't have to, defend your den tomorrow, which obviously we still will when it comes to Comerica Park. You want to defend it, but to get that off your back, your first win at home in the first game in 10 years, God, that's so massive for not just everybody that's watching, but these players too. I mean, they say that the pressure's not going to get to them. They're a bunch of young guys. They're doing things that you should not expect young guys to do right now. And my next reaction is, Spenny, we're going to be in the crowd tomorrow, baby. We're going to be in the crowd, ready to go to the ALCS.
Catching a Torque bomb.
I can't wait.
Spenny got good seats.
I got some good seats.
For a good price.
Got some good seats for a good price. Going to be there at section 123. Come see the boy if you're down there in Comerica Park tomorrow. Oh, man, I'm so excited.
And real quick, too, I I don't know if you can say Torque's hot. It's one hit, but I do want to give Spinny some leeway because going back before I even watched this team. Shout out to Kalamazoo for the Bally's login, by the way. But when I was Team Green and I was kind of just sick of Torque, you were the only guy kind of fucking fending for him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was AJ Hinge that came up on him at some point too.
Sent him down.
But he's on our team. Again, with this, it happened again yesterday. No one here is rooting against any one of these gritty tykes.
Yeah, you guys are losers.
What is it's insanity to
Such a loser behavior.
Yeah, that's
just fucking
wild,
enjoy the win.
Weird shit.
Stop being miserable and being a loser. Enjoy the win and have fun with fans.
Trash!
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You said Torque was bad when he got sent down to AAA for the second time
Sit
in his
down
career.
for a reason, bud.
Yeah.
He didn't get sent down to fucking go collect 200 past go.
He was bad. And
was
Torkelson was really bad up until his last at bat of this game. You sitting there victory lapping him like he's Babe Ruth after his first hit. Just shut up and enjoy the ride. I hope Torkelson makes me look like the dumbest person on the planet. I hope he goes 10 for 10 with 10 home runs in his next 10 at-bats.
And I also agree that he's a fucking X factor just because if he does get that hit off a guy early in the game, like a starter or ace, whoever it may be, how demoralizing is that?
He's got the most.
He's like, come on, this guy.
He's got the most pop in your lineup. Every time you see him swing, it could be a pop-up in the infield or a 450-foot home run.
Yeah.
You need him to be hot. I need Spencer Torkelson to be good because I need the Tigers to win a World Series.
Shout out to Veerling, too. I think he's the ultimate team guy.
Oh, God.
Playing multiple positions.
The man.
Sack flies every time, multiple series. He's a fucking, he's the glue. There's so many guys you say that with, though, with this team, but Veerling, just ultimate team guy.
Yeah.
You gotta love that.
You do. Matt Veerling, he plays great in the outfield. He plays a great third base. He made a couple good plays at the hot corner today, and he has been one of the most consistent bats in the lineup all season. All season.
And dutifully, though, too. Like whenever you need him, like a sack fly here, ground there, like whatever's needed in a specific situation, he just seems to hit it every single time. Veerling's a fucking man. And he also has one of the coolest pitchers in Detroit Tigers history.
Yes, he does.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, easy. But no, I mean the catch to save the double.
Yeah.
Like Veerling, shout out.
I was driving during that one.
Same, but I mean Dan Dickerson did a great job
He's
calling
the fucking
it.
man.
He's the man. He's great at calling it. But yeah, I want to shout out AJ Hinch once again, masterclass. Everyone's saying throw Montero out there again, throw him out there again. Herder, shutout innings. After a 6-pitch first.
Yeah.
You know, are you going to send back out your starter who just had 6 pitches and make the other top 3 hitters look very bad? No, we're not, because that's not what we've been doing in this playoff run. I'm going to go right back to Herder. It worked. And then I want to shout him out again. I don't believe he scored on this, but they pull carry. It's early in the game. J-Hen works a great walk.
Yeah.
Justin Henry Malloy. He sees lefties very well. He can work an at-bat, and he's also going to get a hit. I actually have a lot of faith in Justin Henry Malloy right now. If you need him to hit in a big spot, he will.
This guy, Matt Veerling,
against a lefty.
Matt Veerling has been the veteran presence in this lineup, and he's not that much of a veteran. Him and Jake Rogers, he's the only guy on this roster that had seen postseason ball before. He is the guy who has the most at-bats for the Detroit Tigers this year. He's the guy that's third in OPS. He's third in hits. He's third in home runs on this team all season. Yeah. Matt Veerling has been a key player of the Detroit Tigers this season. So I'm excited to see what he's been doing. I'm excited to see him keep it going, and he has been a just stabilizing factor for the Detroit Tigers all season. This guy has been everywhere, and he doesn't get talked about enough. He really doesn't.
He doesn't.
He is one of the top 5 most important players for the Detroit Tigers this season, and he doesn't get talked about enough.
I think he's
most
a big,
at-bats on
too.
the team, third most hits, third best OPS, third most home runs. This guy has been as good as it gets for the Detroit Tigers this year.
Yeah, I think he's been also like an energy guy too. Like we watch him out there, he seems like the guy kind of rallying them at all times. He saw the emotion out of him, and we scored that. Who was that even against? It's the end of the season. Oh, Sox.
Yeah.
Then the Sox game. Like he has that fucking vibe, that energy, positive
He's got the
energy.
energy for sure, and he has a good glove anywhere you put him.
And he's the OG. One of the OGs.
He's one of the old heads on this team.
The coolest OG still. Rick Rogers, the Walrus.
I mean, obviously, I was a big Scott hater, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Gregory Soto.
Yes.
For Matt Veerling, fellas.
And Nick Maton. Don't forget about Wolfie.
Yeah, don't forget Cody Clemens going over in the trade, too. But Matt Veerling for Gregory Soto, basically.
Yeah.
You see what Matt Veerling means to this team. He is a leader. He might be the leader with Skubal.
I believe it.
Skubal when it comes to the pitching, and then Matt Vierling and Rake Raj when it comes to the hitting, even though Jake Rogers isn't great when it comes to actual average, but
he's got some playoffs.
He's got some pop in his bat.
Yeah.
But I think him being a leader and being what this team wants to do when it comes to seeing pitches, controlling the strike zone, you don't see Vierling chasing all too often.
No.
He controls the strike zone, and when he gets something to hit early, he's putting it in play and doing damage on that ball. A lot of line drives up the middle, going the other way with it. He's taken what the pitchers are giving to him. Matt Vierling, I agree with you guys, unsung hero of this Detroit Tigers team and this unbelievable run that we've been on.
Yeah. That might have to be... No, I'm getting a green jersey. I'll say I might get a Vierling jersey just for the love of it.
Dude, that's hype.
It would be hard because nobody else... Yeah, I might have to.
You should.
At least for Baby B.
You should. I would get a Vierling jersey. That would be fire.
One question I have for you guys, maybe I say this when we come back to break, but do we see Tanner again tomorrow for Cleveland?
Probably not. I don't know.
Who is their guy?
I don't think they want to throw out a righty against us to start. But they might have
fucking
to.
rips him right away.
Dude, yeah. If they put Tanner out there on short rest, I mean he would be their guy. That I would do that if I was the Cleveland manager because
who's they're kind of like us.
Go home.
They're kind of a little...
Yeah, I mean it was Shane Bieber, but Shane Bieber got hurt, and so he's obviously not there. And Higbee's been the guy that's or Bibby. Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee moonlighting as a pitcher. No,
get my whites mixed up.
Yeah, Tyler Higbee has been their guy since Shane Bieber went down. So with a win or go home game, I wouldn't be surprised if they put him on the mound.
That's why I brought it up for exactly for what Nick said, the righty. Because even when he went, and I know they won that game, we still got those 4 hits.
We got hits on him.
Like I think the hit count was like 5-4.
And you're at home.
Yeah,
you got the crowd behind. It's a night game.
Job on the mound.
Job on the mound. Night game. We're gonna be partying all day, and then going to Comerica. And the Red Wings are starting.
I want it.
Detroit's gonna be.
Chris, if we don't go to that game, we're watching at your house. We're turning up either way.
Down.
Pizza, bitch.
There you go. Some great pizza. Shout out to Freddie Felt. Yeah, for grabbing us some pizza and sending it to the boys. The best Little Caesars I've had in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like it was worth it for sure.
Because it was free.
That definitely plays a factor. Who do we got up next, Chris?
We got Planet Fitness and Watch Party.
Planet Fitness. Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. Upgrade to the Black Card and get useful amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations around the world. Planet Fitness. Join in club or online. PlanetFitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. And let me tell you about the Watch Party. Woodward Sports is doing Lions coverage better than anybody in the state, and it's not close. You can chill with us for the live watch party and the post-game show for every single Detroit Lions game live at Hayes Social. Presented by New Holland Brewing Company, Sabbath Coffee Roasters, Soroki Crispy Chicken and Pizza, and 1800 Tequila. Woodward Sports, live watch party. What else do you need to hear? You got us on the watch party, and then Anson and Stick for the post-game shows. Make sure you tap in, or come join us. Hey, Social.
Big
every
Sam
Lions
Darnold,
game.
guys.
It's bear hunting season, and Dan Campbell is hungry for some kneecaps.
If you can just get a hold of them and you start dragging their ass out to the deep, dark abyss, you can drown them.
The Kings of the North are back for another year of the brand new Lions. Make sure you're locked in to Detroit's #1 sports network for all the news and info on your Detroit Lions.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Hamp for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Are you guys tired of the same old Detroit sports?
Merch.
I should have known. If you're excited to save on Detroit sports merch, head to woodwardsports.com. Click that shop tab today. We got some gritty takes merch for you in this epic playoff run. Boo them kids. Stoked, not scared. A whole bunch of merch. The best Detroit sports merch at woodwardsports.com.
Hold on, real quick. Welcome back, real quick, to Woodward Heavyweights, livemoresports.com. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Share the stream. I'm Easy, Spin More Reaction. Chris, Nicholas Call, Young Nick. Is this true? Stephen David, I'm sorry, Spinny. They already announced BB, or whatever his dumb name is, as a starter for tomorrow.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, we're going to show.
Green finally hit one today. Colt finally hit one today. Torque finally hit one today.
Yeah.
And now you're putting this guy back in the mount?
Your 1, 2, 3, 4 tomorrow is going to be Parker Meadows, Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green, Colt Keith.
It's a wrap like Christmas Eve. I'm sorry.
I would do that.
I would keep Vierling at the 3 spot. He's
Keep
been
Vierling
doing
at the
really
3?
well. He's been doing well, just so when they throw in a lefty.
To put those guys, I mean, you'll put Ibanez in when they throw in a lefty. Like, Kerry will come out of the game when you put in a lefty. You could put in Malloy or Ibanez.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I know we didn't score, but we were hitting off him.
Yeah.
He was only in there for like 4.
I would, if they're putting Bibby on the mound, I'm putting my big dogs in the front of the lineup.
Yes.
And I'm letting them bark. Like, that's what I'm doing. You put the guys out there, like you said, Riley Green had a good hit. Colt Keith ripped a single. Torkelson ripped a double. Parker Meadows has been hitting the ball hard.
Yep.
This guy's coming off of not a lot of rest. We kind of got to him a little bit. We should have scored on him in that first inning in Cleveland. So maybe you throw that same exact lineup out there that you put out there in game 1.
Parker got one on him.
Yeah.
Kerry obviously got one on him. And Green got one on him. Those are like 3 of the names that you want to eat. I mean, you want anybody to eat, obviously, but those 3 names can get you going.
Colt also had the line drive out within that one, so you got to think about that. That's who did not have the big hit, was Colt Keith. I thought that ball was going to get down. It seems like Quan is like right there on all these line drives. He's good, but he looked a little shaky today. And I want to say this, because if it comes up next game, if there's a guy on third and it's a borderline 50-50 play, Joey Cora is sending that runner home, because Stephen Kwan does not look like he has a cannon of an arm at all. I am testing that arm all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Today he looks shaky for sure.
You don't test Noel in right field. Do not test that guy.
They did it.
Yeah, we learned that.
They did it.
Learn that. They did not test him today, because I thought they were going to send Colt to second on that, because it could have been a double.
Yeah.
I was like, don't. And they did it, because that dude's got a fucking hose in right field. But yeah, Quan, he was botching a couple plays. Like, he almost dropped a couple balls in the outfield today. And yeah, Nick's right. He doesn't have that good of an arm. I'm sending people from first on singles.
He had a couple of catches, but I think the torque bomb, I don't know, it's not a torque bomb, it was a home run, but the third, I think that like messed him up a little bit.
Yeah,
had him startled.
He had a couple plays where it looked like he read the ball wrong. He had that one where he tried to catch it, hit him in the palm of his glove, almost bounced out of the webbing. I'm so excited, dude. I can't wait to go to this game.
And even the one error we had too was the pitcher trying to make a play.
Yeah,
with his big ass. Wish he did. Probably could have still. I'm not mad at that. That's good defense.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Trey Sweeney either. He's been so good. Obviously, he threw it out. You didn't get burned by it because the pitcher comes back,
good awareness
strikes.
by him, too, just getting the ball to begin with.
Exactly, and he's been probably our best defender besides Parker Meadows since he's gotten called up. Trey Sweeney's defense has been so historically good, and you think about the big double play in the Tyree Skubal game. I don't know if we win that game if Trey Sweeney doesn't turn that double play. And that's the difference in what's going on. This defense, this timely hitting, this pitching, everything is just adding up to this special run that you have seen teams go on every decade or so.
Yes.
Teams go on this run. Maybe not like this,
This
though.
is not,
this is
not
once
like
in
this.
every 50 years type thing that we're seeing, but it's built off defense, timely hitting, and pitching. That's what we're doing right now. We are not bombing the ball out of the ballpark every game. We're really not. But I think the timely hitting, the defense, and the pitching is the reason why this team having so much success.
The pitching is insane. Just these demons that you can bring out of the bullpen that he has at his exposure, whether it's Vest or Brisky or Gunther or any of these Holton, any of these guys that AJ Hinch can bring out of the bullpen that are just throwing absolute heat at the plate. It's bad for hitters. If hitters are only seeing guys once, you're not going through the lineup 3 times with the same pitcher. You're getting a new guy every at bat. They're staying on the back. They're staying on their heels. They're not feeling comfortable in the box because you got different stuff coming at you. And every single time, the stuff is nasty. I love what this is insane, man.
Is that new age baseball? Has that been a thing? Just like the massive bullpen hauls like that, just throughout a game? Outside of bullpen days?
It's been more recent, yeah. They're not really, baseball isn't in the business of these, 120 pitch, 9 inning starts anymore, like we saw with Verlander. And those guys.
Which was admirable too. When Verlander closed it out against the A's, I'll never forget that. That was awesome.
It was insane. It was insane that these guys are just going 120 pitches in 9 innings, and he's throwing 101 miles an hour. Like, Verlander was a different breed.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's been more like this, where you have 3-4 innings out of a starter, and that's not, like, crazy.
Yeah.
So, AJ Hinch has been doing fantastic work. Fantastic work with this bullpen.
I will be honest, though, too, and I mean, I guess not the popular thing to say, I would be nervous if Holton was starting to get. I don't like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather it be somebody else. I know he was hot previously, but he did get rocked pretty good.
Even after he bounced back today, though, Easy, he went 1, 2, 3 in the 9th and looked great doing it.
How about this?
That's a save situation. That's not like you had a 5-run lead. It was a 3-run lead.
No, I'm with you. Holton in a start, I guess, is where I'm trying to come from that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of him coming in at the back end where you could line up who he goes against. I get you on that one for sure.
Give me Joe, man.
Chad Johnson in the Woodward Sports Chat. Shout out Hefe.
Shout out.
He says, go Tigers, but let's not kid ourselves. The Cleveland Guardians are as cold as ice.
It was cold as ice.
This pitching staff has been shutting them down. That first inning of game 1 was all they had. And then after that, he's right, though. Jose Ramirez, cold. Josh Naylor, cold. Steven Kwan, he's gotten on, but he's not really done any damage.
I mean, Ramirez got his game 1.
Yeah, and he hasn't done shit since.
Today.
Is this your MVP? Ohio's taint?
Get him,
Barstool taint? Is this your MVP? Hey, buddy, right here. You live in Ohio. What room are you to talk shit to Detroit? What's up, Nick?
Yeah, they are extremely cold, this Guardians offense is. Guess who else was? Kyle Tucker, Yordan Alvarez, Jose Altuve. It's the pitching staff and this defense that are making these opponents look cold. You're talking about absolute superstars in the league. You think about Jose Altuve, a Hall of Famer. Yordan Alvarez, multi-time All-Star, like one of the best OPSs through his first 5 seasons ever in Major League Baseball. They are making those guys look cold because of AJ Hinch, Chris Fetter, the way they attack these hitters, they attack them in the zone.
Yes.
And when they're not in the zone, they are like close by off of it. So you get some weak contact swings where your defense steps up and makes plays. It's amazing right now. And you got to tip your cap to this pitching staff and to AJ Hinch.
I love tipping the cap.
It's amazing.
It's cool.
To Chris Fetter, to AJ Hinch. AJ Hinch, if you come in to roast tomorrow, your coffee's on me, man. I'll tell the manager of Birmingham Roast, your coffee's on me, brother, because you deserve free coffee in this town for a long time. I'll pay for it. Put it on Spenny's tab. I got a tab here. I like those breakfast burritos. I'll tell you that. Those boys.
Boss, listen. Don't find out you got a tab.
Those boys. Oh yeah. No, I don't. I pay for all my stuff. No, but
I pay extra.
I pay extra. Yeah, I pay. They don't even give me the discount. But I'm just so happy with what these guys have done. AJ Hinch is the best manager in baseball, and it's not close. Chris Fetter is the best pitching coach in baseball, and it's not close. I already said Chris Fetter is the most important assistant coach in sports. And it's true. Well, what he's doing with these guys, listen to the names of these guys. We didn't even know they were on the Tigers roster before this year. Montero, Gunther, Hannafy, Herder. You didn't know who these guys were.
And now they're folk heroes.
Bo Brisky was bad before this year. He was not a good MLB arm.
He's drafted like 802nd.
And he comes in here and he looks like one of the best bullpen arms in baseball this year. Chris Fetter is a master master at what he does.
Bro, the situation he came into today, though, with Ramirez on the mound, 2 on.
And he's just pumping 95 at the chest.
Just pumps him out of it.
No fear. No fear. 2 men on. One of the best top 5 hitter in baseball at the plate. And he's pumping 95, 96 right at his chest. The guy's got tungsten balls. Like, it's just nasty. I love watching this Tigers team work. I love watching AJ Hinch work this, not just the pitching staff, but putting batters in situations. Justin Henry Malloy went up there. He got a walk. That was big. I love it, man. I love it. We got to go to break, though. Who do we got?
We got
dropped their pants and slid on ice.
Boys and Girls Club, the best youth football league in Metro Detroit, is here. The Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan's 3C Sports League offers youth ages 5 to 14 with 6 exciting teams to choose from in locations of Detroit, Belleville, Highland Park, and East Point. All coaches are trained, certified, and undergo background checks. You can register for football or cheer at bgcsm.org. And equipment, meals, and transportation are included with the chance to play the championship at Ford Field, where the Lions play, for just $175 per child. So put the youth back in youth sports with BGCSM 3C Sports.
Can't get enough Lions coverage? Make sure you catch all Woodward sports shows every game day. Wake up with Woodward and Main, giving you the latest insight into the Lions locker room and press conferences. Then join the Lions pregame show, highlighting key matchups, injuries, and what to watch for during the game. Follow all the ups and downs of the live game action with our Woodward Watch Party live on YouTube and woodwardsports.com. After the game, check out the instant fan and host reactions with the Lions postgame show. Every game, it's wall-to-wall, kneecap-biting, high-fiving, chest-pumping Lions coverage.
Hell yeah!
Only at Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Sabbath Coffee Roasters. If you want the best coffee in Michigan delivered right to your door, all you got to do is subscribe at sabbathcoffeeroasters.com. Locally roasted, freshly sourced coffee delivered right to your door. Use code Woodward to get 25% off your first subscription order. Again, that's sabbathcoffeeroasters.com. What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights, live on Woodward Sports. Smash that like button for Easy Nick, Chris. I am Spencer.
Let's go.
Shout out Burn in the Heavyweights chat, or the Woodward Sports chat. He says, getting this out now. If we play the Yankees, I want everyone to bring trash cans and bang them when the Yankees are up. They deserve it for whining. How awesome would it be to play the Yankees, who have one of the biggest payrolls in the MLB, with a under $20 million postseason payroll? AJ Hinch in there again, the Yankees fans, the bane of the Yankees fans' existence, and just beat them. I can't wait for those watch parties. If we play the Yankees, I'm gonna be staring at Maz the whole time.
I might have a
this year, King.
I might have a different take here, boys. I don't. To be honest, Yankees or Royals, who do you want? Because I would rather play the Yankees.
I'd rather play the Yankees too.
I would rather play the
Yankees.
Yankees.
The Royals
for sure.
are hot, and that's what it is in baseball.
The Yankees pitching staff is the worst remaining in baseball.
Exactly.
I want to play the Yankees.
Dude, we've seen the Royals. They are, I'm not going to say they're gritty, but they go station to station on the base pass. They go first to third. They steal second.
They're a lot like us.
They are a lot like us. And Bobby Witt Jr., he hasn't been hot yet, but that dude's a menace at shortstop. Aaron Judge has been so cold this postseason, and he's notoriously known to choke in the playoffs. I would honestly rather have the Yankees than the Kansas City Royals because of that pitching staff as well. They got some dogs on Kansas City.
Oh, they do. And the Yankees have the worst pitching staff remaining in baseball. I would much rather see the Yankees than the Royals, but I don't care at this point. I don't care. I don't think anybody can beat this Tigers team 2 games in a row.
And some crazy bastard said Tigers Mets World Series. I'm just saying, some crazy fat guy on the Woodward Heavyweight show was like, hey, Tigers Mets, I like it.
That's my thing. Like I can't.
It was Chris.
I can't pick. Yeah, it was me. You nailed it. But I couldn't pick a preference for who this team plays because you know what? I'm not touching destiny. I'm not touching miracle. Like what this is magic. Like you don't play with that. You don't start to pick and choose what you want.
Facts.
You know what? You just play the cards that are dealt, and they are working tremendously in your favor. So don't question the deal.
I want the Yankees. I want the Yankees. I want to be the golden hero that slays the evil. We already did it with Houston in the wild card round. The new evil empire already took them out. You got the Guardians. Everybody hates Ohio. They're evil too. Get them out of here. Then you have the original evil empire in the New York Yankees coming up next. Oh, that would be storybook stuff. And then if we could get the Dodgers in the World Series, just absolutely slaughtering all the most hated teams in baseball, that would... Oh.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3
Who's the
toes. I
pettiest?
will beat your ass.
Who's the pettiest? Why? What did I do?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fucking another mechanic situation all over again.
Yeah, you fucking want one?
MCDC drop.
Who's the pettiest like movie character of all time?
The dude from Billy Madison.
Eric.
What?
The Eric from Billy Madison.
That was a good one.
That was really good.
That was a good one.
That dude's petty as fuck.
Who's someone that was given like grace and they still said like fuck you?
Eric.
Eric. Yeah.
Eric? Was he given grace?
Yeah.
Yes.
When Billy Madison was like, it's okay, you don't got to do this, and then he tried to stab him in the back again, and then they had the whole duel thing.
All right.
Or the guy from Mr. Deeds, also really petty. The guy that tries to steal his company in Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
A lot of petty Adam Sandler enemies.
Yeah. Adam Sandler had a run.
Adam Sandler had a fire run.
He had a fire run. He's
like Kanye West level run.
Honestly,
which is
He had like
crazy.
But that's accurate though.
Yeah, but like
Adam Sandler's the Kanye West.
Adam Sandler.
The immovable object means
tunnel people.
It's like yin and yang on the symmetric train.
That is a yin yang.
Yeah. Kanye West and Adam Sandler, but both went on historic runs in their respective craft.
Not as historic as what the Detroit Tigers are doing, coming back from .02%.
Well, the reason why I ask, Barstool Taint is trying to put a peace treaty against Tigers fans.
Oh God!
Fuck you, bud.
Hey,
it's well past that. Eat a dick. We're not having it.
Treaty these nuts in your mouth, Barstool Taint. Fuck you. Fuck Ohio. Fuck the Guardians.
You went
Get the
after
hell
the
out
city,
of here.
bro. Like that's you took it out of sport.
Yeah,
I'll read you the tweet actually because it's funny as shit.
Going after
it's
the
most
city
pussy shit ever.
It's not going to work out well for you. Ask Equinamia St. Brown.
Oh my god!
Yeah. That was
the
nuts.
City of Detroit Twitter account murdered that man
Murdered
today.
him.
Maybe we'll get the screenshots. We'll play them tomorrow, if not today. But Barstool Taint, Ohio's Taint, is what he said. I do not like how heated and personal this series has gotten between Cleveland and Detroit. Sports are me. Yeah, he has to be.
He's trolling.
Sports are. We put a peace treaty, fucking graphic and everything. He knows. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He's trolling for sure. That's what he does. He's a troll. And guess what? You're a loser too. Loser. Have fun living in Ohio. Loser. All right. Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate
I need
you.
a pettier character. Like one
more good
fit
question,
for me.
Spencer.
Oh, Derek from Step Brothers, I think someone said.
Derek from Step Brothers.
My name is Derek.
Big question in the chat, Head Honcho.
Yeah, Head Honcho has a big question in the chat for us. Would you rather the Tigers win the World Series or the Lions win the Super Bowl?
Detroit Lions by a million.
Lions win the Super Bowl.
Not even close. Tigers, what you doing? It's fun. It's cute, historical. You already got these moments are burned in my memory. The Kerry Carpenter home run, I'll remember forever. Detroit Lions Super Bowl, I might die that night. My life will be complete almost at that point. Detroit Lions Super Bowl by far.
Why have one when you can have both?
I would love both for sure. I would trade in that cheating bastard trophy they got in Ann Arbor to get both of these
all day.
That's true. That's true.
Fellas, I might say Tigers because the Lions are going to be back next year even if they get to the Super Bowl. The Tigers might never be back right now.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But that'll do it for us today. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Smash that like button for Easy, Nick, Chris, Spencer. I'm Spencer.
Eat 'em
we
up,
are the
Tigers.
heavyweights.
Eat 'em up.
Smash the like
Eat 'em
button.
up,
We'll be back
Tigers. Eat 'em
tomorrow.
up.
Woodward Sports is doing this coverage better than anybody. Peace.